All right, let's talk about branding for a minute. Now, when you think of branding, you probably think of something like a company name and a logo with a color attached to it. Branding is so much more than that. So, think about Coca Cola for a second. When you think of the Coca Cola brand, it's not just a color attached to a name with a logo. You likely can recognize the very precise shade of red that Coca Cola uses, and you probably can fully recognize the exact font that Coca Cola uses. You know it's in cursive, you even know what that cursive looks like. It's the same thing with Walmart. You know the shade of blue Walmart uses, you recognize the big blocky letters that Walmart uses. Think of your favorite restaurant chain, any chain of restaurant that you go to frequently. Think of their logo, and I'll bet you know the exact shade of color, the exact font, the exact style. It has a feel to it. And what that feel is that feel is the brand. And your brand is kind of like the face that people are going to use to recognize your company. They're not going to recognize your face. Maybe some will. But the goal isn't for them to recognize your face. The goal is for your brand to become recognizable to all of your clients that you've made happy in the past so that when they see your brand, it gives them a positive feeling and they know it's you just by the colors, the fonts, the textures, and the motifs around it. So before you go making business cards, brochures, t-shirts, websites, all of that, before you put any effort into that, please get yourself branded first. Go ahead and make a brand folder for yourself where you're going to have all of this in there. That way, when you do go to make all of these, and when you get your social media platforms, when you do your stationery, when you make your email signature, before you're ever approaching any clients and before you're ever officially a business, have your brand completely locked in. And so to do that, you're going to need to make a brand kit. So, what's in a brand kit? Well, the brand kit is going to have number one, your colors. And you're going to want to have those colors in certain formats. The formats you're going to need are CMYK, which stands for cyan, magenta, yellow, and key, which is another word for black. You're also going to want to have them in Pantone matching system, which is used for print. You're going to need RGB, which you should be familiar with. That's what your TV runs off of most of the time. And you're going to want them in hexadecimal, which is similar to RGB, but it's a hexadecimal code that's used to identify those colors. Your colors should be easily identifiable and unique. They should contrast each other well for when you want things like text to stand out against a background. They should also complement each other well. And of course, you're also going to have logos, which can include some imagery. You want to have at least one logo, but you're going to probably have two or three to fit different styles. Like you're going to want your name typed out nice and long to go up as a header or down as a footer. You're also going to want something that's relatively square to fit into all the different social media platforms that have a square available to upload a logo to. You're going to want some in different shapes and sizes. It's also going to include your typography, which is font, but it's not just font. It's font in very specific formats such as bold, italics, etc., point size. You get the point. Your slogan also is going to be part of your branding and it's going to be part of your logos and it's going to utilize the fonts that you like. You'll also want to do something like putting together a Pinterest folder where you can put together a lot of images, whether animated or actual photographs, that represent the feel that you want your company to have. So if your company is supposed to be very family oriented, then you want to use a lot of family oriented imagery. If your company is supposed to be very business oriented, like maybe commercial properties, then you'll have a lot of imagery representing that. But put together a folder of imagery so that if you ever are hiring out somebody else, let's say to develop your website or to develop a brochure or a poster, they're going to be able to use that imagery from that folder just to get an idea what direction you want to take it in. Now, as far as where you put together this entire branding kit, I'm definitely going to recommend using AI generated services online. And the reason I'm going to do that is number one, cost. They're much cheaper, but in my opinion, they're actually much higher quality and you can get the job done a lot more efficiently. I used an AI generating website to make my logos and put together my brand kit. And both times, once for my actual handyman business and once for the Bulletproof Handyman, I used the same website for each one. And each time it took me less than 3 hours to put together the entire kit and have it purchased and downloaded on my computer. So now I never have to mess with any of that again. Every time I need to use my branding, whether it's creating a new social media website, whether it's putting together advertisement materials, I can always go straight to that branding kit and just pull all of that info straight into whatever app I'm using, again, to create brochures or whatever, so that everything for my business is uniform. And when my clients receive it, they recognize it right away as being my brand. The specific website I used, and I have no affiliation with them other than the fact that I used them to create my branding, but I have no affiliate links or anything for any of that, is Smashing Logo. Now, if you do choose to use Smashing Logo, please tell them the Bulletproof Handyman sent you. The way that I pay for all this content and to make these master classes free and to keep all of this content rolling on YouTube and other platforms, the way I pay for that is by having partnerships with brands that I like. Now, I obviously like Smashing Logo because I used them for my own purposes, and I'm going to take you in there in just a second and show you how to use them. But do me a favor, let them know the Bulletproof Handyman sent you and that they should reach out to me so that we can get some kind of sponsorship, partnership going on so that I can continue to promote them in the future. But for now, regardless of whether or not I'm affiliated with them, they are my best choice for you. I do recommend you check them out. And also let me know if you find some other AI generating logo type websites online that you like better, because I can look into them as well. And without further ado, let me take you into the Smashing Logo website right now and just show you real quick how you're going to use it. So here we are on the Smashing Logo website. I'm going to take you through some of the steps involved in getting started here. First, logo name. Let's make up a business name. How about Dan's Handyman Service? There we go. Slogan: I fix your house and then you pay me. All right, continue. So choose 1 to 3 industry keywords. Handyman is definitely going to be an industry keyword that we're going to use. Let's also say you're specializing in property management. So we'll say properties. We'll add that. And one more keyword, add reliable, continue. Now choose up to 6 brand images. These images will be used for the presentation of your logo. Don't worry, you can also change them later. I like that one. I like that one. I like that one. Search. Let's search for property. All right, let's search for maintenance. I like that one. Let's search for plumbing. Plumbing. That one's not too bad. All right, and let's look for electrical. Ooh, how about this? Let's look for rent. I'll just do the little house. That should be a good starting place. Continue. Choose up to 3 virtual designers. So this is how I did this when I got started on here. It's going to give you descriptions of what the styles are of these different designers. And of course, they're not actual designers, it's all AI. But by choosing the designers, you're going to be letting it know sort of what directions you want to take. I really like Noah, though. I think Noah's going to be my favorite here. We already have Leon. All right, I'm going to come back up here and add Peter back. Continue. Now choose up to 5 brand attributes. Again, what you're choosing here, whatever you choose is going to be the direction they try to take your brand. I don't know, I kind of like innovative. Yeah, I'm going to stick with these. Continue. Colors, recommend or choose. Some of the general rules you'll hear, and I'm not saying you need to follow these, but a lot of general rules when it comes to branding guidelines is that red is something like an aggressive color. They typically don't recommend it. A lot of home service industries are using blue, orange, yellow, and green, all 4 of these up here. So, colors, let's choose blue, orange, green, and yellow, and brown. Continue. Choose up to 10 icons. Definitely going to want a house in that. That looks very much like a toolbox. I like the playfulness of this one, forward wrench. And then this one's a little more of an abstract version of a house. We definitely want a house. I mean, you don't have to have a house, but it's going to really help when your company's job is to work on houses. So, time to generate. I will now design the first few logos for you before you can even count to 3. Well, there was a lot of time to have counted to 3 already. That's all right. There we go. That's a decent starting place. Oh, these scroll by quickly. So, what you're going to do here, guys, is as you go through these, let's say you like this one, you can go ahead and click that heart. And you like this one, so you click the heart. I'm not really paying attention to whether I do like these or not. I'm just clicking hearts on a few of them. And then now that you've clicked those hearts, when you come down here and click add more, it's going to look at what you did click the heart on, what you did like. And when it makes more, it's going to make them based on similarities between the ones that you liked. And now it's going to make some more for us. This one I kind of like right here. I'm definitely going to click the heart for this one. I kind of like, yeah, I already clicked the heart on that one, didn't I? All right, back to the bottom, add more. Maybe depends on your target audience, but that's interesting. Ooh, that's neat. I really like that one. Kind of like it. It's interesting. Ooh, I like that. I like that logo right there. In fact, I like the logo and I like the colors. Those are very comforting colors. All right, so I think you guys have the idea here. As you go through and tell it what you like and ask it to design more, it's going to keep designing them more and more closely to what you're telling it you like. And you can have a few different motifs going on at the same time. And eventually you're going to reach a point where it's just making really great stuff for you that you really like. It's going to get your colors down, it's going to get your motifs down. And when you're all done, then you basically just get to purchase the package. And like I said, the package I purchased was the business package. It was about $130 a year or two ago when I bought it. Now it's closer to 200, but I think they probably, I'm sure if you look around you can find different types of discounts and stuff you can use to get that a little bit cheaper. But this is how you create your entire branding package. And then once you have your branding package made, it's going to give you all the files that you need. It's going to give you all the data, all the files, everything downloadable in zip folders and stuff. And you're going to have an entire branding package at your fingertips that you're going to use every single time you do anything where you're making visuals for your brand. So I do highly suggest before you move on to the next sections where you're going to be looking at things like business cards and uniforms and stuff, go ahead and get your branding done, get that cemented in, and then move on to all these other items.